It's gonna be really good for you too. It's gonna tell you all these other like techniques. Yeah, my friend, I recommend this. We're all reading it together.
That's an awesome article that you sent. I love that article. I appreciate it. Good morning, yogis, one and all. It's exciting out there. Y'all are chatting and buzzing like little birds. I like that. Good community here. How's everyone doing this morning? Namaste. I'll do the check-in. People are good. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Yeah, yoga. Do we have another yogi?
No, we're uncounted, but we're good.
Anybody here who shouldn't be here? Okay, good. Happy new moon. How many people didn't know, just out of curiosity, not to put you in the spot, didn't know it was a new moon? Yeah, they're hard to know because you can't see it. We all know when it's a full moon, unless it's really cloudy for multiple days. Does anybody here track the moon? Like pay attention daily where the moon is? Either in nature or on paper, like the cycles, yeah. We have a few students in here who are doing our weekend immersion. They're learning about the sacred soul. They're interspersed next to you. You may be one of them, or your neighbor may be one of them. And they're the ones that made those lovely rangolis outside when you walked into Karma with the flowers and the spices. Can I have our yogis who are in that program raise your hand? So these are the ones that made those beautiful little mandalas outside. Yeah. It was a big practice in non-attachment because we spent all day yesterday making them and practicing them. Then we took them outside where the elements and people and the wind would change them. But it's a good practice, and it's in many traditions. If you've ever seen the Tibetan monks, and they'll spend sometimes weeks or months at a time making tiny sand drawings. And then when they're done, all gone. Yeah. A little tougher for us Westerners, I think, but it was a good practice. So back to the moon. Let's just talk a little science first before we go into the spirit. They're related and they're friends. Science and spirit should never be against each other. If you've been trained that that's the way to be, that's going to create problems inside of your inner world to think that the logical and the cognitive worlds can't interact with each other. That creates dissonance in the mind, body, and spirit. So the moon is, if you ever look up in the sky and you look, the moon and the sun look exactly the same size. Did you ever think about that? They're exactly the same size from your eye's perspective. However, the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun. But guess what? The sun is 400 times farther away from the earth than the moon. Now, if you're thinking about synchronicity, don't you think that's really interesting?
Yes.
Is that random that the moon appears the exact same size as the sun to your eyes? The size smaller that it is from the sun is the same distance that the sun is from the earth. And the yogis say that the moon, if it wasn't exactly where it was placed, there'd be no, and the scientists say this, there would be no life on Earth, none. And you're like, why is that? Why would that be? Well, the moon governs the water element, and that's profoundly known by the scientific world. The moon governs the movement of the oceans, the tides. If there was no moon, there would be no tide. And that's a science thing. And if there was no tide, it would not churn the oceans. And if the oceans weren't churned, there wouldn't be algae producing the oxygen you breathe. If the oceans weren't churned, there wouldn't be nutrients moved from the bottom of the ocean to the top that all the animals, the whales, the fish eat. And oceans are the source of life on Earth, and so then life on land would not be happening. And so without the moon, there's no life. Same on the sun which appears the same size, no light from the sun, no life on Earth. And you get the light that grows all the photovoltaic cells inside of plants that allows them to grow, and then we eat the plants, or the plants also make our oxygen. So whether it's breath or food, if we don't have the sun and moon, there's none of that. Another way to put breath and food is that's prana. They make prana for us, and then we bring in the prana through the food we eat or through the sunlight. If you're wondering why you're getting a biology science lesson here, it's partly tying into our little immersion, because we're studying astrology this weekend. And the most basic astrology is the sun and the moon. Sun and the moon is life, it's everything. Another way to say it is the sun and the moon, or the solar and the lunar, is the masculine and feminine energies. So without the masculine and feminine energies, there's no life. We need those two energies in all their forms, whether they're physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, to create all of what we are. You ever heard the term mind, body, and spirit? The yogis describe each one of those levels as governed by the solar and lunar energies. So to bring it even more esoteric, close your eyes for a second. And we'll keep it in the Western mindset just for a moment longer, and then we'll dive into the yogic mindset. Remember sometime that you've gone to the doctor's office, and you go up and you ask for the doctor's business card because you need to email them. This is years ago. You're not allowed to email doctors anymore or call them. You have to go through phone systems, and then they'll tell them, and then 5 days later they may call you back. And so this is years ago. You're at the local doctor's office. And you pick up a business card, and it says Dr. So-and-so. And this doctor on there has a little symbol on their card. Can you see what that symbol is? Can most of you in your mind's eye imagine what that symbol is? 2 snakes winding up a staff with wings. Did everybody have pretty much that same imagery? If you didn't, it's okay too. You went to a different doctor. Those two snakes are the solar and lunar channel, the masculine and feminine. So the sign on all Western doctors' cards that's the sign of the chakras and the inner mystical body of the yogis. If you didn't know that, it's called the caduceus. And Western medicine has adopted the mystical symbol for the soul as the sign of health. The 2 snakes are your feminine and your masculine channel, or your solar and lunar. The middle channel is what the yogis call your Sushumna Nadi, or the central river of spirit. The wings are the open heart, and the ball at the top, the gold ball, is your crown chakra open. Don't you think that's pretty interesting? And if the design is drawn the way the ancients drew it, the snakes will cross 6 times. So 6 crosses plus a golden ball, that's 7. How many chakras do you have? And your 2 rivers of masculine and feminine that run up you crisscross through each chakra. They're called Ida and Pingala in Sanskrit. Here's one more nugget for you. You know what the Greeks called them? And yes, they knew about this. Python and Pythia. Python is the masculine channel, and it's a spiritual term. And Pythia is the feminine snake that runs up your spine. So just for a moment, see that, which is you. That's you. You have a masculine and feminine channel, a solar and lunar. And then you have a middle channel, which is beyond both. It's neither masculine and neither feminine. And with all spiritual systems, I find there's paradox. Not meaning they're incorrect, but for the cognitive mind, they don't resolve. The intuitive mind says that makes total sense. You're both supposed to balance the masculine and feminine and get over it. You're both supposed to be balanced in masculine and feminine and transcend masculine and feminine. It's not one or the other, it's both. You need to understand those 2 channels before you can transcend them. You need to understand the solar and the lunar. So then go back to the sun and the moon. Imagine the full moon in your left eye. And imagine a rising sun in your right eye. They're the same size. These 2 energies govern your full conscious map. Here's some words for the feminine: intuitive, circular, nurturing, emotional balance, community, insight. Here's some words for the masculine: cognition, linear, open-hearted, will, courage. You need both in balance to walk the way of the yogi. And by the way, do you know what yoga means? It means union. Union of the solar and lunar. I'll give you one more word, and don't worry, there's no quizzes on any of these. Have you ever heard of Hatha Yoga? Ha means sun and Ka means moon. Hatha Yoga means the union of the sun and the moon. So the yogis are telling you in the name of the practice what it is that your spiritual purpose is this lifetime. You're here to unite the sun and the moon in your inner world. And the outer world is a mirror back to you. Every cycle we get to know the moon. And back to where is the moon? When I asked, did anybody know it was a new moon? And some said, not sure. The moon is a little more mystical and harder to get a hold of. That's the feminine realms. It's not meant to be cognitive. Every day the sun is linear. We know exactly where it's going to rise and exactly where it's going to set. You need both energies in balance. The mystical, not sure, unknowing, the mystery, and the logical, I know, there it is, this is where we go. It's not either or, it's both. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Start with a little energy to balance the masculine and feminine, and it's the mantra Om. We'll do some rolling Oms together. Om is meant to bring both of those back into unity and then beyond. Take an inhale. Hands to your heart center, yogis. This prayer mudra is also a symbol of the sun and moon. Your left hand is the lunar hand, your right hand is the solar. And we bring them together at the heart, which is the golden light beyond both. This is a symbol of unity of yoga to bring your hands here. And in your own way, set a little prayer or direction for the day. How do you want to direct your solar and lunar energies? How would you like to see them flowing? How do you want to use cognition and intuition? How do you want to use will and surrender, or grace? Hold that in your heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Rub your palms together. Bring your hands to cover the eyes when you feel a little warmth in them. Cupping the face, letting the bones feel soothed by the warmth in the hands, bringing prana into the eyes. And softly open the eyes into the hands, letting the darkness heal the eyes. And then with the eyes remaining open, softly lift your hands to the sky, reach up, lift your chin, roll the wrist a few times, and exhale, twist the body towards your right, towards the yellow wall. The left hand, hook the side of the knee. Take a deep breath in, tall through the spine. Exhale, hold. We'll work with those solar and lunar energies throughout our practice. Breathe in. Exhale, hold. One more, twisting the spine. Bring it in. And exhale out. And then untwist, lift the hands back to the sky. Lift the heart. Yay, yoga. Exhale, twist the other way. Turning towards the tiger. Inhale, tall through the spine. Exhale, rotate towards your left shoulder, your lunar shoulder. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. If you ever have trouble remembering, it's 2 L's, left lunar. One more. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale, untwist, lift the hands to the sky. And exhale, little gentle cactus, lift the heart. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, forward fold at the waist, hands all the way down to the earth. You can have a little sway side to side in the body. Doesn't matter how deep you go, we're activating the heaven and earth line. That's another way of saying solar, lunar. The earth energy represents the feminine, the heaven or sky energy represents the solar or masculine energy. And we're bowing at that line in your body. That's right where the digestive organs and hips are, the division point between the feminine and masculine line. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Your body is geometry all over, symmetry all over to express those two energies. Your body is a map to constantly remind your ego self what it is you're doing here. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, lift back up slowly, no need to rush. Hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands cup your knees and take a big 360 around, come to the side, forward. And rotate all the way around. Let the neck move. You can adjust your jaw, move the eyes, adjust the nose. And then circle the other way. All over the world, there are temples called the Sun Temple and the Moon Temple. Different cultures. Come back to center, seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. And then exhale, tuck in and roll back. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze, bow the heart, and exhale, tilt back. One more, yogis. Breathe in, and exhale out. As you come to neutral, just rub from the knees to the thighs, the sides of the hips, the inner thigh, activating that upper part of the leg. Maybe you can get in the calf and the shins a little bit. A little free massage for you today. Get the knees. And then release the legs, come to the tabletop, plant your knees and palms on the ground. Begin to move the body freely. Next 13 breaths, no guidance from me. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. Move your shoulders, your hips, your belly. You can move the soft organs, adjust how you're holding the wrists and ankles. The body, however it feels natural. And just tune in for a moment. When I say solar and lunar or masculine, feminine, yin, yang, Ida, Pingala, Python, Pythia, there's many ways to say those energies. Which one do you feel is more dominant in yourself? We can have one that's physically dominant, be our appearance. Then we can have one that's more emotionally, mentally dominant. We have one that's more dominant in the way that we think. Are we more linear, cognitive, logical? Or are we more intuitive? Yogis say the most harmonic way to be is balance between the two. Some people say, well, I'm very logical. That's good. How's your intuition? I'm very intuitive. That's good. How's your logic? Sometimes we want to pit the sun against the moon or the moon against the sun or the masculine against the feminine. You see it in our culture all the time. Come back to neutral, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Inhale, lift the chin and heart, lift the tailbone, lift the eyes. Exhale, flow back through the spine. Cat-cow, inhale forward, lift the heart of a cow. Exhale, tuck in like the cat. Two more, breath in, lift the heart, roll the eyes up. Exhale, flow back. One more, breath in. And exhale, breath out. Coming into flowing Ustrasana, walk up onto your knees. If you need knee support, you can double the mat. Some of you already have a blanket there. Lift your right hand to the sky. Left hand comes to the low back. Palm is away from the spine. Thumb is up. And then lean back. Use the low hand to support the body. Try to keep the thighs over the knees. And exhale, bow all the way down to the earth. Both hands meet. Now switch. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Bow back, open up the thighs, the belly, the heart, the throat. Exhale down to the earth. Flow with your own breath. Inhale, lifting up, leaning back. Exhale, bow down. Go from side to side a few more times, yogis. Inhale is the lifting, expanding, opening back bend. Exhale is the grounding, returning to the earth. Inhale, we lift the masculine energy to the sky. Exhale, we root the feminine energy to the earth. Your last movement will be left hand to the sky. So if you need to take two more, take two. If you're there, then you're there. And then we'll all come to rest, no need to rush. Embryo pose, third eye to the earth. Hands can come down to hold the heels, or they can rest on the earth, palms up. Just ground down for a moment, breathe in. Exhale, sigh out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. And then hands come back under the shoulders. Come forward into tabletop. If you need to adjust your mat or blanket, please do. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Turn the toes under, lift the hips to the sky. Pedal the feet out. Adjust the mouth, move the nose. Shift the hips side to side. Taking wide-legged down dog, you'll take your feet to the edges of the mat, slightly walk them forward. Push into the hands, shift back through the tailbone, lift the tailbone, hug the belly in, let the head drop heavy, heels go towards the earth. Breathe in. Keep pressing into the hands, back to the legs. One more, inhale. And exhale. Malasana, the knees bend and walk the feet forward outside of the hands. If you need a block, you can place a block between your sits bones to come on. Hands come to the heart, or the arms can rest on top of the thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug the belly in. Two more Malasana, inhale and exhale. Last one, yogis, breath in and breath out. Rock forward, hands to the earth. Lift the hips, heels and toes point forward, and then sway side to side a little bit. You can open and close the hands or roll the wrist a little. And come back to neutral. Heel toe the feet in a little bit. Take a half lift, hands to shins. Round forward and exhale, fold. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, one more. Hands to shins, flat spine. And exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees and rise up to stand. Hands to the sky. Take a back bend, open the heart, and then come back to neutral. Roll the wrist, move the fingers. Beautiful. And then exhale, turn towards your right side. Left hand stays forward, holding the hip. Breathe in. Exhale out. One more inhale and exhale. And then hands back to the sky, shift the other way. Twist towards your left, right hand forward, left hand holds the hip. Breathe in. Exhale out. One more inhale and exhale. Untwist both hands to the sky and exhale, forward fold down to the earth, bend the knees. Take a half lift, yogis, and exhale, plant the hands, a little sun practice, sun salutation, Surya Namaskara. Take the legs back to down dog, pedal the feet out. Lift the breath in, lift the right leg to the sky, bend the knees, circle the hip around. You can move the toes and ankle. Those of you who would like to try flip dog, you can rotate over. Right hand lifts off the mat, right foot comes over. Heart arcs open to the sky. Breathe in, opening up to the heart of the sky. Hand on the earth, inhale. And exhale, rotate back around. Right hand to the earth, right leg extends behind you. And exhale, sweep through to lunge. Right foot comes to the top of the mat. Gliding lunge, you'll stay here. You can use blocks. Lift the heart and eyes to the sky. Exhale, shift back to pyramid. Take three more. Breathe in, bend the knee, lift the heart, lift the eyes. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale out. Moving your breath is the balance of the solar and lunar. And is inhaling feminine, exhaling masculine. As you come back, chest over thigh, head is heavy.
The yogis and many other traditions say Earth school is a school of learning duality and polarity. Another way to say that is the difference between solar and lunar. Take the breath in and exhale, bend the knee. Warrior 2, left heel comes down, spiral open towards the teal wall, right hand forward. Angel wings, inhale, straighten the right leg, hands to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and cross. Flow, breath in and lift. Exhale, cross. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, warrior 2. And exhale, throw the sun over your head. Reverse warrior, right hand to the sky. Lean back, open up the ribs. Breathe in. Exhale out. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, warrior 2. Glide into side angle. Bend your right elbow, left arm reaches forward towards the windows. Long through the side body. Tuck your right ribs under. Left shoulder goes back. Lengthening the front of the body. Breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, raise up, warrior 2. Now adding in a little lunar move, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand to the hip. Left foot, heel toes forward a few inches. You'll bow forward, right hand goes to the earth as you kick the back left leg up. You can have a block under the hand if you need it. If you want to take the extension, left hand can go up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, flex through the left foot. Exhale, hold. Just 3 minutes here, we got it. And release, bend the right knee, come down, hands to heart, turn your toes to the teal tiger, close the eyes for a second. In standing mountain pose, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. 1 more in standing mountain, inhale. And exhale. And open the eyes, lift the hands to the sky. Heels in, toes out, bend the knees, turn the palms up. Hold the sun and the moon in each hand and close the eyes. Moon is left hand, sun is right hand. Breathe in. Exhale out. This is Devyasana, goddess pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull down. 2 more. And then we'll add in the sun mantra. Ha. Take a breath in. Ha. 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 Solar. Ha. Masculine. Ha. Will. Ha. 1 more. Ha. Lift up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Right hand forward, right toes out. Take a breath in. Exhale, windmill down to the earth. Plant the hands on the ground. Take your right foot back and push up. Hold it. Push up. Shoulders over wrists. Hips are lifted. Take a deep breath in. Hold, exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Knees, chest, chin to the earth. Ashtanga Dandasana. Elbows close to the body. Unturn the toes. Cobra. Breath in. Lift up. Release. Second one. Breath in. And release. Third one. Inhale. Release. Inhale, turn the toes under. Exhale, push back down dog. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Left side flow, lunar side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bend the knees, circle the hip around. Move the toes, move the ankle. Stir the belly as well. Circle the hip the other way. For those of you trying flip dog, rotate over, left hand feels off the mat, left foot arcs over, heart to the sky. Exhale out. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Rotate back around, left hand to the earth, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through the lunge. Taking gliding lunge, you can use your blocks, lift the heart, lift the eyes. Exhale, shift back to truth. Take 3 more, breathe in. Exhale out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, yogis, breath in and breath out. Hold pyramid, chest over thigh, shift the left hip back, breathe in. Hold here. 1 more. And then release, bend the knee. Warrior two, right heel comes down, spiral open towards the yellow wall. Level the shoulders, relax them out, take a breath in. Exhale, soft. Angel wings, straight left leg, hands to the sky. I'm an angel. Exhale. Sorry, my inner dialogue comes out, but I'm excited. Don't you all go around all day thinking I'm an angel? Not me, that you're an angel. One more. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, throw the moon over your head. Reverse warrior. Left hand high, keep the lunge in the knee. Reaching up as if someone's pulling on your left wrist. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two into side angle. Level out, bend the left elbow, bow forward to the windows, right hand reaches. Tuck your left ribs under, open your heart to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale out. One more, yogis. Inhale and exhale. Strong in the belly, rise up, warrior two. Preparation for half moon, right hand to your hip. Right foot can heel toe forward a little. Tilt till the left hand comes down to the earth or a block. Kick the back right foot up. If you have the balance, right hand to the sky. It helps to hug the navel into the spine, or potentially can. Flex through the back foot as if you're standing on it. So push through the heel, flat foot. Breathe in. Exhale out. Beautiful, yogis. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Bend the left knee. Right foot down. Hands to heart. Turn to the yellow wall. Close the eyes. Standing mountain. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe through here. Take one more breath in. And exhale out. Inhale. Lift the hands to the sky. And first twisted triangle, left hand towards the right foot as you bow down. Inhale, rise up, untwist, and then rotate the other way. And repeat that, no need to rush, rise up. And graceful to the other side. Grace is the lunar energy. Breath in, rise, will is the solar energy. Exhale, forward. Inhale back to the sky. In that goddess pose, holding the sun and the moon. Just take a little rock, heel to toe. Balance out the sun and the moon. How am I doing? Which one's heavier? And then come back to neutral. Inhale, lift. Ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta, ha, ta. We're just yelling, sun mode, sun mode. You know you're a yogi when you're excited about that. Breath in. Hands to the sky, exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale down to the earth. Plant your hands, sweep the left foot back, shoulders over wrist. Hold for one breath cycle. Breathe in. Exhale out. Lower down, knees, chest, chin to the earth. 3 cobras. Unturn the toes, lengthen the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Final one. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, release. Child's pose, Balasana. Big toes together, knees apart. Push back, hips over heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Here's another little tidbit for you. Earth in our solar system is the only planet that has an eclipse. And there are hundreds of moons in our solar system. Only place. And why? Because the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, and the sun is 400 times farther away. That exact placement of the sun and the moon is the only reason why we have eclipses. Scientifically. Spiritually, eclipses are powerful portals, and they happen on new moons and full moons. When the sun and the moon energy come together and occult each other, it creates interesting portals in our mind, body, and spirit. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out the mouth. Take a little turn of the head side to side. Adjust your jaw, move the nose around. The name of the moon goddess in Sanskrit, there's many names for her, but one is Chandra, another is Soma, the sun is Surya, and also Savitur. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Ha and Ta are also names for them. Rise up, tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And inhale, lengthen the right leg behind you. This is tiger pose. Lift the heel, exhale, knee towards your elbow into the belly and flow. Inhale back. It's like twisted dog from tabletop. Rotate the hip around. This also activates your belly and digestive organs on the right side, the ascending colon. It gets the liver and gallbladder moving. Next time the leg goes back, let it float. Bend the knees, sole the foot to the sky. Raise and lower the thigh a few times. Keep the arms active. And then lengthen the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, cross it to the left. Toes touch down. Turn the toes under. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe and lean into your right hip. Hold the earth. Breath in. Exhale, crescent moon. One more inhale and exhale. And then engage your belly. Lift the right leg. Take it wide to the right. From here, put the foot down on the earth. Come down to your forearms, and then rock forward and back over the left knee. Breathe as you take this motion, opening up the soft inner line of the leg, inner hip, inner knee, inner ankle. Breathe. And then slowly lift the chest. Come up to stand on the one knee. Bring your left hand to your hip. I'm the opposite of you. Right hand above you. Hold the wrist a few times. And then exhale, left hand to the earth as you come over. You can lean back a little if you have that in your practice. Breath in. Exhale out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Counter movement. Rise up. Right hand to the hip. Lean to the yellow wall. Arc the left hand over the head. Breathe in. And then exhale to neutral. Hands down to the earth, tabletop. Bring the right knee in. Take a big circle around your hips, yogis. And then left side. Extend the left leg behind you. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrist. Exhale, left knee to left elbow and stir the hip like twisted dog. Breathe. Inhale is the lengthening. Exhale is the bending. Next time the left leg is behind you, sole the foot to the sky, bend the knee. Shin is vertical and raise and lower the thigh, press into the hands. Nice job, yogis. This activates our core. And then lengthen the left leg. Cross it over to the right, toes touch down, crescent moon, look over the right shoulder, breathe in. Exhale, lean into the left hip. Hold again, breath in. And breath out. Now engage the left leg, lift it, cross it over to the left, foot comes down on the earth. Come down to your forearms, and then rock forward and back over the right knee. Opening up the inner left hip, inner knee, inner ankle. Breathe as you take this motion. One more full breath in and a sigh out. And then you'll rise up to stand on the one knee. Lift the head to the sky, hands hold the hips. Lift your left hand up, I'm the opposite of you. Exhale, right hand to the earth and lean over, stretch. You can open the heart if you like. Breathe in. Exhale out. One more inhale and exhale. Rise up, opposite way, left hand to the hip and right hand arcs over the crown of the head as you lean towards the teal wall. Breathe in. Exhale out. And then come to center, hands to the earth, come down to your mat. Bring the left leg in. Tabletop, take some circles around your hips. And then turn the toes under, push back, down dog. Lift your hips to the sky, head drops below the heart. Take a little pedal of the feet. Breath in, lift the right leg. Exhale, sweep through the lunge as you bend the knee and step forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent, Anjaneyasana. Yeah, yoga. Take a breath in and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen the belly. Exhale, twist. Your left arm crosses towards the right. Bringing the feminine to the masculine. Twisting helps to bring those energies in. Psychology focuses a lot about left and right, particularly in the brain. When they say someone is left brain, this is where it gets confusing. What do you think left brain means? It's masculine and logical. It's flipped. Inhale, untwist, rise up, exhale, warrior two. The yogis have an explanation for why that is. Take a breath in, exhale, reverse warrior, throw the sun over your head. Remember those two snakes that weave up and down your spine and they keep crisscrossing? When the masculine snake comes up into the third eye, it comes up from the left. Pierces the right side, the left side of the brain. Breathe in, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, reach forward and come down into triangle trikonasana. And if you're right-brained, that means you're feminine. You're yin energy, you're creative, you're lunar, you're circular. The feminine snake pierces the right side of the brain. Breathe in, exhale out. I think it's both to show there's duality and no duality. Inhale, rise up, warrior two, bend the knee. Take a breath in and exhale, windmill down to the earth. Flow your vinyasa, sweep the right foot back. Knees, chest, chin down to the earth. There's no harmonium in front of you. Slide forward into Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Turn the toes under, push back, down dog. Lift the hips to the sky, head below the heart. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step through the lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent, hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. First, lift the spine, inhale. And exhale, twist. Bring the right down to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale out. Two more. Breathe in, press into the palms. Exhale out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Strong from the belly. Untwist. Hands to the sky. Reach up. And exhale. Warrior two to the left. Take a breath in. And exhale. Throw the moon over your head. Take a deep inhale. Hold steady. One more. And release warrior two. Straight left leg and tilt forward for forward triangle. Left hand low, right hand high. Tuck the left ribs under, roll the right shoulder back. Breathe in. I love the sky. One more, inhale and exhale. Bend the left knee, rise up, warrior two. And exhale, windmill down to the earth. Plant your palms, sweep the left foot back to meet the right. Take your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin to the earth. Rise up into cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. One more standing pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. The next inhale, walk to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward. Take a half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold down. Heavy in the arms and head. Slowly roll up to stand. Head comes up last. Hands come back to your kidneys and take a slow back bend. And then to neutral. Hands drop, palms forward, and then the wise old owl look side to side, taking a note. And let the hands relax. Take a few shoulder rolls back. Inhale, lift your left hand to the sky. Rotate the palm back, bend the knee, brush the earth. Inhale, lift. This is water wheel. Tone the lungs, exhale big. Brush the earth. We're going from the heart of the earth to the heart of the sky. That's just another way to talk about those two energies. And we're connecting the circuit. The yogis say you have a heart that connects to the earth, a heart in the sky, and your mystical heart in the middle. One more. And then switch the arms. Reach up with the right hand. Exhale back. Flow. Water wheel on the right side. Inhale up, exhale down. Big exhale. Clear the lungs, get the stagnation out of the lungs. One more. And then come back to neutral. Just drop the head to center. And then take a 360 around the neck. And then circle the neck the other way. Come back to neutral. Level the head out. Vikrasana, standing tree pose. Get your feet situated first. Look down at your feet. Make sure the four corners of the feet are rooted down. If one foot's turning one way or another, see if you can level it out. And then the back of the skull is over the hips. Bring hands to heart center. Left foot stays rooted. Right foot can kickstand against the ankle, calf, or inner thigh. I'm the opposite of you. Once you come in, the belly hugs in a little bit, pulls up towards the ribs. Chin is lifted, you're noble. You can stay here, or you can lift the arms. Balancing on the left side, the lunar side. Tree is bringing it into balance. Bring in. Exhale out. 3 more breaths. You can keep moving or keep still. Full deep breaths. The belly keeps hugging in towards the spine. One more. And then exhale, release hands to heart, release the right leg and walk your mat, lift the thighs as high as the belly, a little marching yogi, forward and back. And then get yourself situated for tree on the opposite side. Right foot will root down, left foot will kickstand in. You can bring hands to heart. You can either come against the ankle, the inner calf, or the upper thigh. Just avoid putting the foot against the knee directly. Once you come into the pose, belly hugs in a little bit. And then you can lift the arms if you so choose. Breathe deep. Toppling tree. Take 3 more breaths. Smooth the breath out. 1 more. And then hands to heart, release the left leg. And take a gentle twist, mind your neighbor, bend the knees as you come through center. Take cactus twist, bring the twist higher up in the spine. And then hands to the sky, cross over the opposite set of toes. And then come to neutral, roll the wrist. Exhale, forward fold down to the earth. You can bend the knees, half lift, breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, walk back to down dog. Final down dog, this is to open up our hips. I'm going to cue pigeon pose. If that's not for you today, you can lay on your back and take figure 4. Here's the cue for pigeon. Lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee forward and through and down to the earth with the shrink. Lift up and out of the heart, yogis, lengthening the belly and bowing from the low belly, the heaven and earth line. Come down into your sleeping pigeon. As best as you can, level the hips out. It's nice sometimes to put a blanket or a bolster underneath one of the hips or both of the hips or the 6 bones. Take a deep breath into the belly. Exhale out. We're opening up our right hip and lengthening our left hip. In the body, in the astral body, back to that caduceus, that first symbol you envisioned in the doctor's office. Second chakra,
where the snakes cross the second time, is the water element. It's also related to your free will, your creative energy, and your emotional intelligence. So when we physically move the hips, we're activating those more subtle energies. And on the right side, the channel of the solar. Emotional masculine energies are, do you feel like you're powerful? Do you feel like you have courage? Do you feel like you can enact and manifest things in the world? Do you feel weak? Do you feel unseen? Do you feel like you're oppressed or controlled? Do you feel like you oppress or control others? These are unbalanced masculine or solar energies. Breathe in, exhale out. Another major unbalanced masculine energy is projection. We project our own inner wound onto other people. We blame, shame, defensive, aggressive. Deep breath in, soften in the hip. Find balance. One more on the right side, inhale and exhale. Be gentle on the release, hands come back to the shoulders, there's no need to rush, we'll all get there. Turn the left toes under when you're ready. And unbind the right leg as you take it back. Down dog. Pedal the feet out. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Or switch the other side for figure 4. Exhale, come through, left knee down. Lift the heart, lengthen the belly. And again, bow from the heaven and earth line. Lengthen through the heart as you come down. You can support the head with hands, forearm, block, or you could rest on the earth. Now we're on our yin side, our Shakti side, to use another Sanskrit word. We're in the second chakra region of creativity, free will, emotional intelligence. Those are just small things in your life. On the feminine side, balanced feminine energy would be you trust. You go with the flow. You have faith. You believe. When the feminine energy gets weak, the masculine compensates. When we don't have trust and faith, we control. We dominate. We push. So when one gets out of balance, it automatically unbalances the other. Because the other has to compensate. The feminine, when it's out of balance, can be smothering, over-emotional, or shut down in creativity. We need both in balance to walk the way of union of yoga. Take a deep breath into the left hip. Exhale out. See the full moon in the left hip, bright and beautiful. One more breath in. Exhale out. And then slowly come up, lift the heart, hands underneath the shoulders, no need to rush. You'll turn the right toes under when you're ready, unbind the left leg, pedal back to down dog. Come to your knees and tabletop. And come all the way through to a seat, however you get there. Feet come out in front of you and knees bent, Navasana, both pose. Palms to the sky, shoulder heads draw back, lean into the body. If you want, you can lift the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Final one, yogis. Breath in and breath out. So lower down to the back ribs touch. And then come all the way down to the earth. Hug the left knee into the body and stir the left hip around. Exhale, twist, bring the left leg to the right, cross over. Left arm can reach out wide to the side, yogis. And breathe up from the tailbone to the crown.
Exhale, third eye, throat to heart, down the front of the body. Dragon tiger, breathe the dragon up the spine. Exhale into the heart. Take one more breath in, fold. And exhale out. And then untwist. Lift the left leg to the sky, sole of the foot to the ceiling, and then slowly lower the left leg all the way down, lengthening through the left heel. And hug the right knee in. Circle the hip around a few times. Stir the belly. And then exhale, twist, bring the right leg to the left, crossing over. Right arm can reach out wide to the right. Take a deep breath in, dragon tiger. Rising all the way up the back of the spine to the crown. And exhale, coming down the front of the body and into the heart. Inhale up, tailbone to the top of the head. And exhale all the way down into the heart. More yogis, breath in. And exhale, breath out. Untwist. Right leg to the sky, push through the sole of the foot, lengthen through the heel, and lower the leg all the way down to the earth. If there's any other movements that would feel good in your body before Shavasana, feel free to explore. If you are ready, you can come into the final resting death pose. You can use your blankets or socks or cover-ups. Sometimes it's nice to put weight over the belly or third eye point. If you do come down onto the earth, yogis, take one more full breath into the lungs, deep. And exhale, side out the nose. Just one last moment. Imagine the full moon, bright, beautiful, at the back of your skull. See that etheric light of the full moon shining, the mystical, the feminine, the lunar, trust, faith, belief. And see the third eye, bright, brilliant, like a rising sun. A guiding light, initiatory, movement, seeking. The sun and the moon balancing the front and the back of the body, the left and the right, the earth and the sky, within and without, above and below.
breath in, yogis. Exhale, side out. A little brushing of the thumbs against the tips of the fingers, opening up the energy in the hand. Roll the wrist softly. Little pedal of the feet. Lengthening of the arms above the crown of the head. Stretch through the body. Exhale, hug the knees into the belly. Rock on your kidneys gently. You choose whether you want to turn to your solar or lunar side, left or right. One shoulder down, one shoulder to the sky. I am grounded, I am rooted, I belong, I am thriving, I am healthy. I am in community, I am seen, I'm fulfilling my special purpose. These are all healthy root chakra expressions of the self. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Ready, rise up to a seat, gently crown to the sky, heart to the windows, eyes closed. Bring hands together in Anjali Mudra, the mudra of angels, the balance of the two energies. Long life, honey, in the heart. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Inhale to sing. Long life, honey, in the heart. No evil, 13 thank yous. Long life, honey, in the heart. No evil, 13 thank yous. One Om breath in. The light in me honors the light in all of your divine souls. I bow to you. Namaste. In case you forgot, remember, yoga. Thanks, yogis, for practicing this morning. Nice to have you all in community. Have a beautiful day out there. I'm going to make a few announcements, but you don't have to stay seated, so if you need to move your mat or do other things, continue on your way. Our next big retreat is coming up Thanksgiving Day weekend. It's in Taos, New Mexico. We're staying at the historic San Geronimo Lodge. We have a farm-to-table chef coming in. She's making beautiful breakfasts and a meal for us. The property and grounds are gorgeous. It's this 1920s lodge, high beam ceilings. Every room has a fireplace. Every room has a view of Taos Mountain. The yoga shala has a giant fireplace in this big long hall as you look at the mountains. There's lots of walking paths outside. There's a sauna and a steam room and lots of other things there in this beautiful lodge. We'll also have our Lakota teacher. She's coming in to talk about healing the poop and the masculine and the feminine and the earth and the sky energies, and a very special guest, which is very, very rare. The war chief of the Pueblo down there is coming to be with our group. He rarely goes outside of the nation to speak, but because our Lakota elder asked, he's coming in. And he's going to be with us to guide us on a walk down the Rio Grande Rim, 1,000 feet above the river, and we'll talk about the ancient connection to the earth and the sky there. And then because you're on retreat, you have Saturday night off, you can go salsa and go look at art and go into town and eat some good food and hang out and see the life in Taos. So it's a nice combination of there's things for you to do and there's free time, there's lots of great spirit energy, and you get to explore on your own. This is the day after Thanksgiving down in Taos. Let us know. If you're interested, don't let us know if you're not. Just as a seed, we're kicking off also our Impulse weekend down to Glenwood Springs. That'll be February 2nd, riding the train down to the hot springs. That'll be up on the website. That's the next retreat after Taos. Good luck out there, yogis. Happy Diwali. It's 5 days.
Is that a Friday?
Yeah. That's right. You told me that.
Thank you. I'm excited. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We're gonna have fun and talk too. I heard them, but I didn't know that was a big chat.
And for our immersion yogis, we'll gather at 10:20. You can hang out there at 10:20.
Oh yeah. That's a whole weekend and getaway. Yeah. I think that-
Yep.
Yeah. No, that'll be awesome. All right. Well, yeah. I'll see
You're
you soon.
welcome. Good to see you.
And when you said that, like, there's two rooms, single, or like your partner or whatever.
Yep.
Well, my partner cannot go, but
Sure.
my friend can go.
Of course.
Yeah. So, do we, can we get a single, and not all the time, but
Meaning,
could we like have the dog, like, you know how you have the option to like get a single?
Yep.
And then they can pair you with someone?
Yep.
Can we randomly pair?
oh yeah, of course.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Yeah, no. Totally. We can put you in one room.
Okay,
You can have 2 beds in that room.
Okay,
and
cool. He was like, do I need to sleep in the bed with you? I was like, no, I think
It'll be 2 queen beds.
okay, yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, there's a very slight chance I'll be in Colombia that whole week, but
Uh-huh.
I should know by like Monday or Tuesday.
No worries.
So,
Yeah. However it works out, great. Either
Yeah.
way, it sounds adventuresome.
yeah, one of my good friends is from Colombia and wants to do the Lost City there.
Oh yeah,
So,
wonderful.
have you ever been there?
I have been to Colombia and I didn't have enough time to go do the hike, but
I've heard wonderful things about Colombia.
yeah, it was beautiful. We'll report back if you go, or we'll see you in Taos.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Thanks, online yogis. See you soon.